My name is Joe Gorham. I'm the music director for WHUR World 96.3 HD2.
And where is WHUR?
It's owned and operated by Howard University, and WHUR, which is our sister station, which is the heritage station here in Washington, D.C.
And I'm an alum of Howard University, so I know a whole lot about WHUR 96.3. So what did you take from tonight's NABOB event?
Tonight's event was very historical with Al Sharpton, the wonderful, the marvelous Leon Huff and Kenny Gamble. I had a chance to interview them earlier today, and it was like a spiritual event in the room at the interview. So it was much more spiritual for me when I saw the videos on how what they did in the course of their careers. Some of the stuff that I didn't know, even though we interviewed them this evening. A lot of stuff I didn't know about Al Sharpton. And certainly I've always been impressed since Maxwell has been on the scene. And he's a very interesting brother too.
So how long have you been in black radio?
Oh my God, I started in black radio in 1979. I think I was 30-something years old. I'm 58 this year.
All right, well, you look awesome.
Thank you, baby.
And where do you see black radio going?
Black radio is, you can't kill something that's good. So it's going to go on, like the Energizer Bunny.
All right.
All right.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Well, NABOB 2010 was so memorable this evening. There's so much depth in terms of the people who are being honored tonight, from the Philly composers Graff to Reverend Al Sharpton to the soulful Maxwell and one of my favorite gospel performers, Hezekiah Walker. It was just a masterful evening. And some of the messages that came out of tonight were really profound, that we're in a fight for health care. We're in a fight for black broadcasting. We're in a fight just for the economic recovery of not only this country, but the entire global stratosphere. So it's just really nice to come together and honor these people, especially in honor of one of the awards tonight of one of my favorite people, Mickey Leland.
Oh, is this your first year here?
No, this is my second time. I'm a guest at Inner City Broadcasting, one of the founding members, and it was a really, really also nice tribute to Mr. Percy Sutton to see also the range of his career from military to political to broadcasting to entrepreneur to father to family man. I really look at people like him as a hero.
Well, NABOB always presents a wonderful evening. Tonight's tribute to Teddy Pendergrass was just fabulous. And also the awards from Reverend Al Sharpton to Maxwell, so it covers the gamut. And the tribute to the CBC as well. So I just loved it all.
So what did you take away from tonight's award ceremony, you think?
Hope. What I see tonight is the hope that black radio is. My background in politics, I worked on Capitol Hill on both sides of the Senate and on the House side. Worked in the Clinton administration. But one of the things I found out being in politics is black radio is the key for our community. Even now in my show I talk about, and the tagline is commentary for the common folk. I'm from humble beginnings, and the one thing I've always said is that when you get black radio, you get to the heart and to the beat of what the community is all about.
Definitely.
And I think fortunately what you see tonight is the hope and the future.
Yes.
And the legacy that is so strong that started from the beginning, because without black radio, you don't have the civil rights movement. You don't have, some of the musical geniuses you never find out about, and you don't have the political movements you have. Whether you have over 40 members in Congress, black people, and black radio, in the end, is going to always be here, one way or the other. It has to be here.
Lita Rosario. I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm an entertainment attorney. And I really enjoyed being here at NABOB tonight, particularly with regard to the award for Gamble and Huff, because I grew up on their music and I'm so excited just to see them and to hear the music. It's really been a fantastic ceremony.
Well, since you're a music fan, did you enjoy some of those performances?
I did. I enjoyed Peebo Bryson and Joe and everyone singing those Gamble and Huff songs, and it was wonderful. And I enjoyed Hezekiah Walker as well.
Well, I really loved it because we honored some great people. Kenny Gamble, Leon Huff, have done amazing things in music, and I really appreciate Kenny's consciousness. I think what he said at the end of his speech, that black radio, it's an imperative for black radio to help save our communities, was so important because we're facing crisis levels unemployment. 50 million people in the country have no health care. 50 million people are food insecure, don't have enough to eat. I mean, this is a crisis time, and we really need to be active, and black radio is our voice, and we need that consciousness and that commitment to rise, helping our community to rise up and to fight back against the kinds of things that are oppressing us right now. So I really appreciated Kenny's statement. I thought that was quite insightful and very important.
What did you take away from tonight's award ceremony?
Well, Percy Sutton was one of my mentors, and I looked up to him for years. And it was just really a pleasure to know that they honored him and recognized him for his contributions to media and black radio. And it was really just a heartfelt presentation for me, and I enjoyed it. And I'm always grateful to be here at NABOB, and it's always a good event. So I was glad they honored him. And I also learned that, I learned something today. I learned a lot today, actually.
So what does black radio mean to you?
Black radio is the lifeblood of our community. It's always been that way. I grew up with it, and hopefully it'll always be in our community and a voice for the community.
All right, thank you very much. Hope to see you again.
This is a wonderful opportunity for me to recognize the achievements of black radio and their connection to the community. I come every year.
Great. So what does black radio mean to you?
It's an opportunity for me to understand the culture, stay in touch with the issues that are important to our community, stay in touch with our music.
I really appreciated the entertainment tonight because it brought to fruition all of the music that I have been accustomed to all my life. And I really appreciated, out of everybody, I love Joe. I thought he was magnificent. So I really appreciate that, and it's nice to let everybody know that we really do appreciate black radio, but more importantly, we appreciate the people who have given us the wonderful music.
Thank you.